Welcome to Go Bears Diecast Workshop episode 23. Again, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so that you'll be notified of my future videos. I'd like to thank those new subscribers, and if you are new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you like what you see. This happens to be a 3 Blind Mice Invitational for the month of July. The casting is the Porsche 917 LH. I broke it straight out of the package, brand new. And as you can see, it is in great condition. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of work to do with it as far as the casting. Didn't see many cast lines from the top. But let's go ahead and take it apart. I've already pre-drilled it. And let's see what pieces and parts we have to this casting. So what we have is a plastic base, plastic wheels, we have a simple interior. There's the windscreen and the headlights, no scratches or anything on that, and of course the casting itself, which I'm going to forego showing you all of the stripping and sanding. And I'm going to start out with going straight to the paint booth, and I've got the primer on. Like I said, it didn't take much to get it ready to be at this stage. Now what I'm doing is I'm using Createx Pearlized Blue. I've never sprayed this paint before, but it seems to be really nice and forgiving. As you can see, I'm kind of a little heavy on it, but there was no runs or sags. Kind of taking my time with it. Not exactly sure where I'm going with it, but I think there's going to be 2 colors. I'm probably going to fade it to a darker color. I'm thinking pearlized purple. But it came out of the gun really nice. I was pleasantly surprised with how easy it was to use this paint. Like I said, I've never used it before. Trying to make sure that I got good coverage on it. And of course, since I'm going to fade it to a second color, I'm trying to determine where I'm going to cut that line at. It's a beautiful blue color. Now I will need to clear coat this, and I'm going to use some 2K clear to cover it. I'm just checking it out, making sure that I got it exactly where I want it. Coming back and making that cut line. And look at that color. It is absolutely beautiful. I imagine when I come back with the clear, this thing is going to be as glossy as can be. It'll almost look wet. Make sure I get the underside. Alright, now I'm going to come back and I'm going to start to shoot the pearl purple. Oh, I think this is going to really turn out nice. I'm liking the way it's coming together. Now you could take a look and you can see that the blue is now dried some. I waited probably about 45 minutes to an hour before coming back with the purple. Just kind of doing some other things in between. I'm trying to make sure that I'm cutting it evenly on both sides so it's very symmetrical. I love the color combination. I think this is the first time I've actually tried to fade something and cut lines in by hand on something so small. But again, this Createx paint is very forgiving. Now when I did mix it, I used the proper reducer and I used a balancing clear. And I usually mix the balancing clear along with the reducer and kind of make a slurry and then add it to the paint. And I think that worked out really well. It flowed really nice out of the airbrush. I was about at 35 to 40 psi on it. But I mean, look at that color. Like I said, the color combination is just mesmerizing to me. I really, really like that color combination. I hope you guys do as well. I think when the clear gets on it, it's going to really pop. I hear you say that I'm going to go ahead and paint the interior with the purple as well. And I'll detail it out with the blue. Again, I just scuffed that up a little bit and primered it, and now I'm coming back with the pearl purple. Making sure I get all the coverage that I need on it, because that is going to be seen through the glass. If you remember what the casting looked like initially, this is something that is going to be visible. And there you see where I've detailed it with the blue. I think that looks really sharp. Sorry about the focus on that. I was trying to get it to focus in and it just wouldn't. Or here I'm going to come on back with the 2K clear. Again, you can see that as the clear is going on, it's looking nice and wet. I'm going to make sure I got good coverage. I'm hitting it from a lot of different angles. Now look at those colors pop as the clear gets on it. And once that dries, that's what it should look like. In the final pictures, you can see that it actually cured up and has a very glossy, wet look to it. I'm putting on the coats a little bit heavier. Again, you want to make sure that you got good coverage. Hit it from different angles. Look at that. Looks just as wet as can be, and it's going to cure exactly the same. Beautiful, just beautiful. Now here's the pieces. There's the interior. That came out really nice. Went on and matched up the base. Look at that. I think it's absolutely amazing. Detailed the brake lights. There's another shot of it all. I think this is one of my favorites. I just love the paint, and I hope you guys like it as well. Now here's what we started out with. Blue 917 LH, green flames on it, number 3. Very nice casting, but I wanted to put my own spin on it. And here's what we ended up with. I think that thing is absolutely beautiful. I think that blue to purple, that pearl, again, look at that shine. It is deep as can be. Looks wet. I mean, absolutely looks wet. Again, guys, I hope you like it. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel. For those of you who have come back, thank you again for supporting my channel. Everybody stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend. And thank you, Three Blind Mice, for these invitationals for us to show our work.